Now, should we talk about dating?
Yes.
Yeah, because it can be a bit like the Wild West. It's quite scary. And I'll be honest, at the moment, a bit dry.
Yes, but there's a new dating show that could be the answer, and it sees 30 hopeful singletons thrust into a social experiment that involves falling in love without ever seeing the person's face.
I'd be all right with Netflix's Love is Blind UK now on our screens. Let's see what's in store for those hopeful romantics who are trying to find out if love can truly be blind.
Gentlemen, hello! Welcome to the experiment that seeks to answer one very simple question. Is love blind?
I rate that.
You will choose someone to marry without ever seeing them.
Hi.
Hello.
What do you do?
I'm a funeral director.
Oh.
Calm down, I'm not going to embalm you.
If she's not making you feel like you are good enough, maybe the question is she good enough for you?
Oh, but look, we're having a loving. We're having a loving. It's been too long since we've seen each other. What's going on in 30 seconds? Joining us now are the hosts and real-life power couple, may I add, Emma and Matt Willis. It is so gorgeous.
We keep getting called a power couple.
You are.
And it's going to our heads.
But I've said that to you for years. I'm like, I want to be you. That's what I want. How are you, first and foremost?
Yeah, good. How are you?
Powerful.
This is lovely. Thank you.
Nice, eh?
We need to talk about Love is Blind UK. This has just taken over. Everywhere I look,
I know.
there's your two faces.
Sorry.
No, I love it. I love seeing the more of you. #1 in the UK on Netflix. I think it was #3 in America the other day.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
It's all, but can you believe the success of it already?
Yes, in a way, yes, because it's huge around the world. The American one is massive and it's popping up in every country now. So we had every hope that it would be, but you always have that element of fear that yours is the one that's going to be the flop.
we felt some pressure.
Yeah, we did feel pressure.
Yeah.
And it's just been so well received and it's been brilliant, hasn't it?
I mean,
It's
we had
so
to wait a
good.
year to watch it as well.
Yeah.
So
Because
we
you
only
obviously
watched
film
it
in
recently.
advance.
So we waited a whole year and we're like, why aren't they showing us anything?
Yeah.
Is it bad?
Because it's rubbish?
It's because it's rubbish. But when we watched it, we're like, oh, this is wicked. This is brilliant.
I'm like you are a big brother. I am with Love is Blind. I've watched the American series. I've watched the South American series, the Brazilian series. I tried to watch the Japanese series, but the subtitles were a bit off for me. But I could.
The Mexican series is meant to be fantastic.
Is it?
It is.
Apparently, yeah, I keep hearing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not as good as the UK one,
No,
though.
it's good as the UK.
Sorry, not as good as the
Absolutely.
UK.
one.
But it is lovely to have a dating show because we are living in a dating world that's so soulless now. It's like swipe, swipe.
My
and
finger
this-
hurts.
Yeah.
I mean, we've talked about this many times.
We have. I think every time we see each other, to be honest.
And this show explores those real connections because, you know, they don't come along very often.
Yeah.
And when you find them, you've got to work at them, but when you find them, is a beautiful thing. In
Yeah.
it.
When we heard about the concept, we were like, this is bonkers. How can you fall for someone that you've never seen? Because the way somebody looks obviously plays a massive part in it. And as you said, the dating culture now is literally like pictures of a person and that's kind of it.
And we should say, for anyone who's not seen it, they start off in these pods
Yes,
where they can't see
so
each
you
other.
start off in pods, you can't see each other. And what we're hoping is that they will make a connection based purely, as we say in the show, on who they are on the inside. And then, obviously, there comes a point where hopefully they fall in love. If they fall in love, they propose, and only if they propose do they meet each other.
Which happens in 2 weeks.
Which happened...
Yeah.
But OK, I always go back to Big Brother with this, like, because everyone says, yeah, but that can't
It's
happen
what we
in 2
do.
weeks.
Yeah.
But in the house, when you were in there for 2 weeks, you felt like you'd known
It's like
people
2
for a
months.
lifetime, right?
Yeah.
So that time period is intensified because they date consistently from morning to night. So it starts with speed dating of everybody, then they pick their favourites and they just date a couple of people the whole time.
Yeah.
So you've got 15 contestants that start off. And what's the success rate? What have you got? Have you got about 6 couples that have actually into each other? Or what?
I think we had quite a few proposals.
Yeah, there's quite a
you?
few. But
Yeah.
then obviously you have to go, who do we really believe is going to go the distance?
Right. Yeah.
You know, so we follow like...
I can see you biting your lip. I know you too well. You're like,
What can I say? What can I say?
So today, the next 5 episodes have dropped. So today, it is today, isn't it? I don't know what day it is.
It is today.
Today, episodes 5 to 9 have dropped. So if you haven't seen the first 4, they're on Netflix already, which I'm sure you guys have seen it.
Yeah.
So that's the pods and then the meetings. And then the episodes that have come out today, that's when they go to the retreat where they finally get to spend some time together.
However, there's a little bit of a twist in the tale with Love is Blind because you're in these pods,
Yeah.
and let's, for argument's sake, say I'm talking to you, Em, at first, and I'm like, yeah, I get on really well to her. I think I'm going to propose to her. Then I start speaking to Matt, and I'm like, actually...
I know you're going to go with
You know I'm
Matt.
going for Matt, let's be honest. But then I start speaking to Matt, and I think, right, I'm going to propose to Matt. We make a match. We all go to the retreat, but so do the other couples.
Yeah.
So at the retreat,
Yeah.
I could be with Matt, but the first time I physically see you in real life is at the retreat. So I could potentially have my head turned whilst I'm there, thinking I've made the wrong choice.
So once they get to the retreats, they have a mixer where they all meet.
Like a little cocktail party.
Yeah, but only the couples who have proposed. They're the only people on the retreats. Then they go back to the UK and they move in together and they meet each other's friends and families, which is also what has dropped
Which
today.
is a
which you can
huge
see,
moment.
Which is a massive, massive moment. But there's also a mixer in the UK as well, where they will bring back other people who may not have coupled with anybody.
Pod squad.
The pod squads
The pod squad
will
come
come
back.
back.
It's obsessive.
So then you'll
Yeah.
meet everybody that you've dated.
Yeah.
Could you imagine the list?
It's
It'd be like Crime Watch. All the headshots for me. That's what it would feel like.
It's
And
like...
then the next 2 episodes that come out, they are the hopeful weddings.
Right, OK.
And then
Yeah.
when you've watched, you know, from the beginning to the end, it's like watching a proper love story, you know, when
It
they
is,
make it all
yeah.
the way through. How does it feel? You know, when they've met each other, they've found that special connection. How does it feel when you see the couple that make that happen?
I mean, we wanted so badly to be at the weddings.
So
Like, we asked
badly.
so
We
much,
weren't
but we weren't
allowed.
allowed.
Never.
Yeah, we weren't allowed. They were like,
I
no. They were
know.
like, no, you can't go. We're like,
Yeah.
why?
Because
I would've went.
we just
Yeah.
wanted to be more involved,
bush.
full
Yeah.
stop, because we're like that, right?
Yeah.
People watching Love, want to know what's happening. But the minute it feels like a TV show, you kind of break in the love bubble, and you want
Yeah.
them to be in that to see if, like, the experiment works, really. So it.
And we
so
turn up and it's like
You're
cameras,
like,
presenters,
hello, welcome
TV
to the
time.
world of telly.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's addictive. And as you said, obviously, episodes 5 to 9 have dropped today on
Yeah.
Netflix
Yeah,
as
man.
well. You can
And they're
see 1
great.
to 4. Catch up
And
on
we're
it all
about
now.
to film the reunion.
You're about to do the reunion. I know. So you go away now to the reunion. I know you can't say anything about that. So I'm not
Yeah.
going to ask you, because I know
Yeah.
you will put your foot in it. But Matt, I've got to... You will. Matt, I've got to ask you.
Ask me, because I'll put my...
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I've worked with your lovely wife for
Yeah.
many a year.
She puts her foot in it.
She was my telly wife, who I adore. What is it like working with your real wife on the show?
I mean, I love it. I love it so much. We haven't worked together since 2008.
Yeah.
Is that right? We
Yeah.
did the spin-off to I'm a Celebrity for a couple of years, and then we haven't done anything since. And then we always said we would if the right thing came up. And then we watched Love is Blind. We're like, oh, this makes perfect sense. You know? And
You're the
I
perfect
love
host
it.
for it.
Very.
I love it.
Very
I love
much
it. Really
so.
are.
It's much better than being on a bus with sweaty boys. It's way better.
You two are like,
Yeah.
you two are the perfect contestants.
We would happily come on. Do a celeb one, we're in.
Oh,
Actually, no, don't worry about the celeb one. I'll
There we
just do a
go.
normal one.
Netflix are in the building.
I don't
Did you
mind.
hear that?
Netflix.
Did you hear
there we
that?
go.
There they are,
There they
ready?
are.
Yeah.
Give it a
Go.
ring.
We're in.
Great.
We're in.
I'll do it. I'd love to
we
sit in
go.
the pod.
I'm so glad that the UK version is here, and I'm so glad that you two are the hosts.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to
thanks.
binge
Thrilled.
watch this.
Yeah.
It
So
is
happy
a
for you
brilliant show. So well done, you
Thank you
guys.
so much.
I'm so
Thank
glad
you.
it's
We love
a
it.
success, because you deserve it. Nicest
Oh,
couple in
thanks.
telly. You really are.
I love
We
you.
love you.
Love you,
Good luck
love
with the
you
rest of the
too.
series.
Oh,
you.
I love them. I love them.
I want to marry them both.
Yeah. Coming.
Just join this.
I've heard,
man.
yeah, no, you've got
Okay.
it
And you can. Yeah. Little foursome.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Happy morning.
Coming up, more ways to save you money, which Grace Burrell is here to show you how to cut down your household bills.
Yeah, do not go anywhere. We'll be back straight after this break.